everyone, I'm Liz, here with Dave, back for another BTS, and like any good pastor, I'm going to ask you to start with a story.
Once upon a time.
All right.
Okay, have you ever been lost?
Oh, way too many times. Yeah,
Maybe
for
as
sure.
like a kid.
As a kid?
Yeah,
You
in
want
your
a
childhood,
story?
like lost.
Okay, I got lost in a shopping mall. We were going down the escalator, and my mom had been telling me, tie your shoes, tie your shoes, tie your shoes. And sure enough, my shoelace got caught in the escalator, and like I could not get away from the escalator, and my parents just kept walking.
Oh no.
And then so they ended up like calling for me on the big speakers.
David, come here, please.
It was super embarrassing.
Oh, that's precious. I got lost at Six Flags.
Okay.
I was on the Condor ride.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
The Condor has landed at Great Adventure.
Come celebrate adventure, spread your wings and take to the sky.
And my dad went to the bathroom, and then the ride ended, and he wasn't there, and I was so scared.
Horrible.
I know, I still remember it. But more seriously, have you ever felt spiritually lost?
Oh, wow. I mean, who hasn't? From time to time, feeling like you're praying and
Yeah.
is God even there? Or you've got a big decision to make and you're not quite sure, do I go this way or that way? And, you can hear the verses and you can talk to people, but still, I think everybody has gone through a time when they feel spiritually lost.
Yeah, totally. And so this Sunday, we are starting a new series called Finding Your Way Back to God. It's for anybody who has felt spiritually lost, or if you know somebody who has been spiritually lost, who's searching for God.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this series. What are we going to cover?
Well, it's based on Dave and John Ferguson's book, Finding Your Way Back to God. And what they do in this book, Dave's a good friend, both of them are good friends. And they wrote this book based on the story of the prodigal son.
Sweet.
And some of the awakenings that happen in the midst of that story. And sure enough, as you follow that story, a lot of the process and a lot of the story is really a story that we all share as we get lost and then find our way back to God.
This is a great series to invite friends and family to. We're excited for the stories we're going to tell throughout the series about people really coming back home into the family, people finding hope, and some stories that don't always resolve with beautiful endings, because that's what happens in life, right?
That's right.
And so all of this is going to lead us up into some big events happening this August and September. Quiz, do you
Okay.
know what's happening on August 13th?
Well, I mean, who doesn't? Why don't you tell us?
Big baptism!
Oh, yes, of course.
We're baptizing people. I'm guessing you're excited. How many people
excited about it.
ish have gotten baptized so far this year?
Oh, it's been over 300. which
Really?
is awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And
Sorry. Cut.
cut.
Well, one of the things I've always wanted is to be a part of a church that, if you look at Acts 2:42 through 47, it says, and the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. So I've just always had this sort of fun thing, like I want to be a part of a church that's baptizing 365 people
So great.
every year. And sure enough, we're on track to do that. So it's really cool.
That's awesome. If you're ready to take that next step in your faith, you can learn more and register at willowcreek.org/baptism. Then, starting August 6th, we're opening registration for something happening September 17th. What is it?
It's Rooted.
Yes.
Rooted, which is our 10-week discipleship experience where people get to not only hear about and learn about the rhythms that help you grow in your faith, but you get to experience them as well, along with other people. And so what I love about that is a lot of people getting baptized in August, a lot of people joining Rooted in September. And so, you go from expressing your faith to growing in your faith. So
I love
really
it.
cool.
Learn about that at willowcreek.org/rooted. Again, registration opens August 6th. Plan for that this fall.
Yep.
The last thing is happening in September, and it's going to be my favorite event of the year.
I'm excited about it. South Lake Campus pioneered the World Food Fair.
Yes.
And it went so well for them over the last few years that they kind of shared it with the rest of the church. And so this year we're going to have the World Food Fair where people from all different ethnicities are going to bring sort of their culture, their favorite dish, and share it with the entire church. So we're excited about that.
Can't wait. Mark your calendar for that, September 10th. You can sign up to host a booth or just start inviting friends and family. willowcreek.org/food fair. It'll be on the bottom of the screen. And that's it. That's all we want to share about. We do want to say thank you to all of those who contributed to our back to school drive. Thousands of backpacks, thousands of pounds of school supplies, all have been being distributed to schools. We are so thankful for the ways that you guys are giving generously as we're serving our community. So that's it for this BTS. It's been great. Good job, Dave. And cut.